Virgo. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and Happy New Year's to you for 2025 or 2025 to come. We're only a few days away. But here we are, Virgo. We're going to see what your January tarot forecast is. Reminder, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Just don't do it, Virgo. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There will be an extended over at Harmonia Friends, and we'll talk about that in detail to come. All right, let's see, Virgo. We have the Oracle of the Universe here. If you like these decks, they are in the description box. All right, what's going on for Virgo? Spirit, what do we need to know for Virgo's energy for the month of January? Catalyst. January 18th may be a significant day of importance for you, but an 18 comes to 9, which is attainment. This has to do with completing something, fulfilling something, fulfilling a prophecy. Now, when I think of Hydra, yeah, I definitely think of the Hydra beast here. It wasn't the Hydra also the one, well, I thought that Hydra was in Greek mythology, the one that whose head that if you slashed off, it kept growing back. But there's something here about, well, the potential of the growth here. So let's see what it is here with the catalyst for Hydra. It says, use the situation, Virgo, you are going through right now as a catalyst, a need for change. Sometimes experiences can be the catalyst for positive change. Do not wait to deal with a difficult situation. Deal with the issue now. The importance of this is to do this now. It says, seek answers now, or the situation could get worse. Take proper action. We have all heard sayings like cut the trouble off at its head, or if you don't stop something at its source, two will take its place, or perhaps that if we don't address something now, it will grow more heads later. This is the legacy of the multi-headed sea monster, Hydra. Now it makes sense. Kind of remember that. I believe that was Hercules who had to face Hydra and amongst others in his, trials of strength when he was trying to showcase strength. So there's something here where you're being asked to cut the bullshit out now. Let's just be frank. Let's just be... I just love an airplane for a moment here. I just made an airplane joke here, and I'm probably aging myself. Where it's like, who's Frank? Why are we pretending to be Frank? My name is this. There's something here where you're being asked to cut this out and be blunt and accept this and do something about this. You're being asked to do something about this. It's you. You are the one that can change this now before it grows into a much larger issue. Interesting. Larger issue. All right, let's see what the good tarot has to say. Remember, no reversals on initial story play. Queen of Water. Man, the Queen of Water has been coming out for a lot. You guys might have... Earlier in the zodiac readings here, I always start with Capricorn, and I believe it was the first couple of signs that kept getting the Queen of Water. So, look, if you have Capricorn in your chart here, definitely take a look. But I believe it was Capricorn, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. There's definitely multitudes of signs in the beginning that had the Queen of Water. The point I'm making here for you is this is a very intuitive, loving individual with an open heart space, unconditional love, doing something for the love of it, feeling it for the love of it. Very, very intuitive, very, very trusting, very, very compassionate, and most certainly empathetic. Interesting that we have Hydra here, and they say it's a sea monster, and then we have the Queen of Water facing the sea monster. Ooh, I like it. Already I can feel it's going to be a deep reading here for my Virgos. Oh, well, I can get it. It's a long time coming. This is a long time coming. The 10 of air is completion. Remember, you're trying to attain and you're about to get it. Now, is that going to come at a cost that is going to cost you? It's not going to feel that great. I won't sugarcoat that for you. You were asked to get right to the point here, but it's not a physical ending. There's something here that you need to not fear about this, because it's like as soon as we hit like smack the bottom of anything, because it can't get any worse. It's like, this is the worst of the worst. Spirit is saying you already know that you can get ahead of this. And if it does get to this, you already know there's only one way, and that's up, as that's in trust. But there's something here where I feel you're being faced in the mirror to take accountability on something. Now, I probably lost half of the audience here. I probably did. And that's okay. For those of you who are continuing to listen, there's important messages here, and they're all of unconditional love. And these are all about you seeing another perception and see it that way. I already put the disclaimer out here, and I totally get it. It's not going to be for everybody. When you see reversals, it has to do with the past. For me as a reader, that's what I do. Okay. So that just helps me identify. I see reversals even in the upright. So they have no other significance other than for me as identifiers of the past coming up in the forward moment of here of January energy for you, Virgo. Here we go. An ending. But it's a transformation. It's huge. It's going to allow you to have a new beginning. Judgment is reversed here. I'm going to get to that card in a second. They want me to pull the whole row together. I say they, it's your guides, it's spirit, it's God. It comes all collectively to one light source here for you. And that source sometimes is our higher self here, the Four of Swords. Okay. Rest easy. Rest easy. You can make this at peace because you're about to get up from whatever this beauty nap is. You're about to let this version of you go. This is, Virgo, you are making some kind of peace here about a version of you that you're letting go. And this is huge because this transformation does make you feel like it's lighter than air. It may feel like a physical like death to you. Some of you may be losing that in a sense of someone's close to you, but Judgment Day is here regardless. But this Judgment Day is something that you have looked at going, I should have let this go a long, long time ago. But there's a part of you that is now forgiving yourself for that. And like, I see that. I feel this energy of going, it's not too late. I can separate myself from this. I can take a pause from this. I don't have to fight this change. I don't have to fight these feelings anymore. I don't have to fight. It's funny. I just heard, I don't have to fight these. And usually that's feelings of love. But like, this is a mirror. So some of you, this is like a love song to you. It's looking at you that you don't have to fight these feelings anymore. You love yourself enough to make this change. And as painful as it is, you're willing to cut something out of your life for January that you know is not serving you for a brighter, lighter, less head drama with lots of monsters here. Spiraling out of control. You're not going to just, gosh, it almost feels like, Virgo, you're not going to, look at this. The Queen of Wands doesn't give up. The Queen of Wands is someone who is creative. The Queen of Wands is someone here who is so passionate. An influencer, meant to be on stage for some of you. But if it's not that, it could be a glow up for Virgo. You're not going to quit, and you're not going to go small potatoes in this. This is something where you are truly cutting a version or a vice from your life that no longer serves you. You are cutting to it. Some of you, it is your health. You are going to stop bullshitting about your health. You're going to take something serious. You don't want to end up dead, right? But you are at the point here where you may feel like there's something you're consuming that is killing you. And it's like, I need to address this now. I can't pause on this now, or I will end up in a different plane. I'm using health as an example, but some of you, it's a relationship where you just couldn't get over with it. And you're just kind of going on and going on. You're making harsh things here and using it in a better way. Like, I'm not going to let one relationship or one issue keep me stuck forever anymore. Even if you're not dealing with a person anymore, there's something here where you're releasing that version of you. You are. You are. You are doing this. No one's stabbing in your back. You are choosing this. There were a lot of readings that got these closure here, but the closure here is seeing the 10 of air, the acceptance of an ending, that something doesn't serve you anymore, even if it's a belief, if it's a person, it's a situation, it's accepting a scenario for what it is. You can't keep reliving it anymore. You asked for something light, something bright, something peaceful. Yeah, you did. And now there's something ahead of you. And I'm so curious to see what that is, but we're going to be seeing that at Harmonia Friends Club, because now that we know what you're going towards and evaluating, you are looking ahead at something. And the question is what are you looking ahead at? And we're going to see that at Harmonia Friends Club, along with some bonus readings there too about your abundance, love, singles, or if you're dealing with a specific person, you'll get readings over there. So if that's something that interests you, like I said, would love to see you at Harmonia Friends Club. But if not, this is where we part ways. Don't forget, there is a special right now for a free trial. Guys, take care and Happy New Year.